No!
How? If you want to wake Maia up, you're going to have to destroy that crystal lily she cares so much about. Don't hesitate. Remember, that's not the real lily.
Maia! Maia, it isn't safe for you here. You need to wake up right now. If you stay here, you'll get deleted, as if you were nothing more than a bug.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maia!
What the?
All the residents' nightmares are merging together.
Ah! This is the end! The city. It's so red.
Hal, you need to reassure the residents!
Let's try and catch up with Maia.
That white light. Is AD already being reformatted?
Maia, come back. Please. Don't leave me by myself.
No. I don't want to.
Maia, why do you keep running away?
As long as I'm here, you can keep repeating today over and over again. The future still hasn't been decided.
What's going on?
It's Eustace's reformatting program, mister!
Maia!
We can't get close to Maia because of the reformatting program! We need to stop it!
If we can get rid of the nightmares in AD, the reformatting should stop.
Hal, I'll take care of Maia.
Hal? You've gotta protect Maya, mister!
Hal, you're so close. If those residents get freed from their nightmares, maybe, just maybe,
All those merged consciousnesses. We're gonna have to reassure them.
You can do it, mister!
I don't want to disappear! Wait for me! Are you kidding? Wait, no!
That should hold off the reformatting for now.
You've got this, Hal! I believe in you!
Maia!
Maia!
Hal. We'll be waiting for you here.
Don't worry. It's safe here. We're disconnected from the outside timeline.
What is this place?
It's the part of you that was absorbed into AD 3 years ago. We're straddling diverging timelines inside AD. Every time you die, you switch to a separate timeline, one where you're still alive. But if I woke up, you'd be completely cut off from the future. If you returned to midnight today, and then died, your death would be final. You wouldn't be able to come back.
Wait. Are you telling me that everything that happened today still hasn't happened? If that's the case, then neither Ash nor Elaine are dead, right? That's all I need to work with. Just open your eyes and leave the rest to me. To wake Maia up, I need to.
I'm guessing that will involve finding her in the dream and giving her some kind of shock.
No! Let go of her! I'm waiting until she wakes up.
Maia, Lily's the one waiting for you to wake up. I've been waiting to speak to you for so long. Maia, we're done waiting.
Don't hesitate. Remember, that's not the real Lily. We'll be waiting for you here.
Please. Thank you. I'll go on ahead, okay?
There goes the bell again. It must be 7 days since the clock tower started up. You need to wake Maia up as soon as you can. I dread to think what had happened to her if she stays trapped inside AD.
Maia,
You're here.
You knew that she was in AD, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew that a part of her was. But right now, I can't sense her presence in AD.
You don't have to worry about Maya anymore.
Hal, she's...
Maia, you're awake!
Hal, thanks for coming to get me.
Maya, do you have any memories of her?
Who do you mean?
The little girl in AD.
Yeah, I remember everything.
Do you remember talking to me when you were in Cecilia's body?
I do. It all feels so fresh still. Even what happened 3 years ago.
Really?
What about you, Hal? Can you remember anything from back then?
Me? It's starting to come back, slowly. The trouble is, none of it makes any sense. Why did I help the professor with the experiment?
I don't know. You never told me.
I have no idea what I was thinking back then. But maybe it was my fault you ended up in a coma.
No, Hal. That was all because... It just came to me. I spoke with the professor on the morning before the experiment. He told me that when the clock started, you'd die. He said that was your fate, that there was no way to avoid it. We made a pact. I promised to search AD for as long as it took, exploring different timelines, until I found a future where you survived.
That's why you were in AD this whole time?
The professor merged part of me with AD in the experiment 3 years ago. And he set things up so that you'd be trapped in AD when the clock tower bell rang out. Also, you'd be here with us today. Hal, do you remember what's about to happen?
What are you talking about?
The incidents that take place at the Bureau tonight.
How could you possibly know?
These past 7 days, Hal's been crossing future timelines with me. His consciousness was in the dream, 1 day ahead. In the real world, his body was just following the path his mind took in the future.
Maybe that explains why you've been so out of it these past few days. It's like you've been half asleep this whole time. It's been kind of strange.
We had no choice. It was either that, or lose Hal forever.
I know, but Hal, you're awake now, right?
Yeah, which means we only have one shot at whatever comes next. Lily, let's head to the Bureau. If we don't stop what's about to happen there, Ash and Elaine are going to die.
We can't let that happen! Maya, we're gonna head out!
Guys, wait!
Maya, you need to take it slow.
No. Hal, you can't rush blindly into this. What's about to... No, I want to show Hal what's about to happen one more time. Give me a hand, okay? Hal.
Maya, there's no time.
Hal, these incidents, they don't take place in one location. It won't be easy making the right choices to save everyone. But if you investigate like you always do, you'll find the future you're hoping for. I'm sure of it.
So, this is...
Fragments of the future. What you can see takes place in a little over an hour, around 1:30.
So Ash and Elaine aren't the only ones who got caught up in this mess. Where did everything go wrong?
I can only see fragments of events that haven't happened yet. We've only got one chance to make things right. There's no room for mistakes. That's why I'm here. Hal, you need to step into these time fragments and investigate the crime scenes. Find out exactly what happened at each location. If you can manage that, we'll be able to stop all this from happening.
Come on, let's go. Investigate the incidents before they take place. Find the truth at the heart of all this. That's our only option. That looks like a laser wound on the right side of her torso. Cecilia woke up, took Irie's gun, then shot her and headed straight for the Bureau. Irie collapsed right next to the pod. I'm guessing that's how she managed to activate it. The record shows Cecilia was accessed via AD at midnight. That's when they woke up. If they were up and active by that point, it's already too late to stop what happened here. The record shows us if they were... It's already too... No. No. You knew Irie, didn't you?
Yeah, we used to play together in the clock tower sometimes.
In the clock tower?
That's where they kept Lily. I used to go and visit her. You know, I always thought that Irie was killed in the clock tower disaster. Any leads?
Yeah.
Let's check elsewhere. I can't let this happen to you. This gun. It's the same projectile weapon we found in the hotel room, right? I definitely recognize it from Ash's memory.
What do you want from all this?
There's only one thing I want, and you should already know what it is.
I need to let Hal know.
Ash, where are you? Ash? I'm almost certain it was just after 1 in the morning when Ash called me. Cecilia must have come here after they woke up in the underground lab and took Irie's gun. I guess they were after the clock tower key.
Hal, what happened here? Who was attacked first? If we can figure that out, we should be able to stop this from happening.
Elaine. She was armed. Why didn't she try and fight back? A prescription bottle.
They look like sleeping meds to me.
With everything going on lately, I don't think she'd been sleeping properly. Maybe she was too drowsy to put up a fight because of the medication. Elaine didn't fire off a single shot. The sleeping meds must have knocked her out cold by the time Cecilia arrived. That explains why she didn't put up a fight.
Any leads?
Yeah, I remember now. Ash called me just after 1. It must have been right after he was shot. He was trying to tell me something.
About what happened here?
There's no way of knowing. But if I can get here before Ash calls me, I might be able to stop all this from happening.
Let's check elsewhere.
I can't smell any gunpowder. He must have been hit with a laser weapon. Did Cecilia do this? But why would they target Keith? He's been sending reports about the city this whole time. Negotiations have failed. It's too late to stop the tower. No guarantee of Bureau cooperation. The tower must be destroyed. It's the only way to stop a repeat of what happened 12 years ago.
Is that from one of the messages he sent to the outside cities?
This was sent just before 1 in the morning. Looks like there's blood on the screen. Sending it must have taken his last ounce of strength. We need to stop him sending this message.
Keith.
You knew him?
We met at the professor's house once. It was back when he first brought you to the city. You used to talk about traveling the world with him one day. And you said you'd take us with you. Any leads?
Yeah. Keith talks about destroying the tower. Is that why the city was being shelled? The message was sent just before 1 in the morning. He must have been alive right up until the moment he sent it.
we don't stop him... Hal, we need to hurry.
Well, do you think he was killed to save the city from the bombardment? I know when each of the incidents take place. All that's left is to fit the pieces of the puzzle together.
Come on, Hal. We've seen all we need to see. All that's left is to connect the dots.
You're right. Let's head back. I need to get my thoughts in order. I get the feeling we're gonna have to improvise as we go.
You're back!
Lily, how long was I asleep?
10 minutes, give or take. Come on, there's no time to lose. Ready to go?
Just about. I think I've got a clear picture of what happened. Maia, we're heading out.
You guys have got this. Everything will work out. I'm sure of it.
Eustace?
How? You're awake. Odd. As soon as you woke up, a certain bug vanished without a trace from AD.
Eustace, listen to me. The Bureau is moments away from being attacked. If I don't stop it, the city's going to...
No doubt you've been using the AD network to traverse future timelines. I suppose I'd better heed your warning. Can you stop what's going to happen?
That's why I'm here. I'm not going to fail.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I can't guarantee the success of an intervention on my part. This is all riding on your judgment, Hal.
Hal, have you got everything figured out?
Almost. Let's take a quick recap. We're dealing with 4 victims in total. Ash and Elaine were killed in the Bureau HQ. Keith lost his life in the infirmary. Irie was attacked at the professor's house. All 4 of them were shot. Bureau Infirmary. That's where Keith is.
Keith was attacked too? Do you know when it happened?
I'm almost certain Keith was attacked just before 1. Keith was shot in the Bureau Infirmary. He sent a final transmission after he was shot. The city ended up getting shelled because of that message.
So that was Keith's fault?
Well, his death was the catalyst.
Oh jeez, we better hurry, mister!
Yeah. We need to keep him safe at all costs. Ash.
There you are!
Oh, it's you guys.
Ash, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what do you think you're playing at? Leaving us in the lurch like that? I ought to take you down a peg or two, mister!
Ease up, Lily, would ya? I've been trying to remember all this stuff about the experiment 12 years ago. I feel like I'm so close to figuring out the truth.
12 years ago?
I'm guessing you don't remember. Same goes for the stuff I told you back then, right? They conducted an experiment here in the city. Everyone was trapped in AD. Before we knew what was going on, the sky turned red, just like it is now. I was looking for conscious residents, and I ended up finding a bunch of researchers. They were near the tower door, freaking out. It's like I saw something I wasn't meant to. I mean, we were told to stay indoors while the experiment was underway. Man, I don't know what I'd have done if she hadn't been looking out for me.
Who do you mean?
The prof's assistant. I used to see that chick all the time around here. She showed up, told me to hide, and then slipped through the door and out of sight. I hunkered down just like she said, and that's when all these researchers appear. Then there's this super loud bang. After that, I start picking up snatches of conversation. The subject's gone rampant, direct hit on the eastern desert, particle contamination. I figured they were talking about some kind of weapon. Next thing I know, the prof and Maia step out of the door. with the subject in tow, unconscious. Wasn't any sign of that chick, though. Who knows how long I waited for her to show up again. I looked everywhere for her after that. I got to know you and Maia. Started sneaking into the Institute. Became supervisor, started dealing with the outside cities. I had one goal in mind. Finding out what happened to her. And what does she do? Show up out of the blue after all this time.
Ash, Irie traveled through time. She said so herself.
Yeah, I guess that figures. Anyway, I gotta go speak with Elaine.
We're coming with you!
Nah, you guys need to be with Noel and Maia right now. Look, not a day goes by that I don't regret how things turned out. You were with me when I was trying to get to the bottom of what happened 12 years ago. That's when you changed.
Me?
I was kinda relieved when you lost your memory. After all, it was my fault you got involved.
Ash.
You'd be better off keeping your distance, man.
There he goes again! Hal, you need to follow him!
What's this?
Maia, why did you want to hide the coin?
I wanted Hal to remember the promise he made. I think it must have meant a lot to him.
Huh. Keith. We were too late. We should have come straight here.
Hal? Nope. There's no time for wallowing. You need to go see Elaine right away. If you hurry, you might just make it.
No.
how it's gotta be.
Ash, what's gotten into you?
You already know, don't you? About me feeding intel to the outside cities? They're after the clock tower keys. That's why the tower's up and running again, right? 'Cause the keys are back. If I can deliver them both keys, they'll leave Astrum Close alone.
Why don't you just talk to Elaine? You don't need to do this.
No, it has to be this way. Elaine isn't afraid of the other cities. She'd never agree to negotiate.
Ash, you need to give it up! We're as good as dead standing around here like this!
What are you talking about?
Cecilia's on their way here as we speak. They're on the hunt for the keys. Ash, we need your help. We need to capture the marionette. We'll need to hide behind the desks and grab Cecilia as they come past.
Then it's settled! You gotta make sure Elaine's out of sight too! She might get hit otherwise! Come on! Jump to it, you guys!
I'll be waiting nearby. Keep an eye on the entrance, okay? When the marionette comes through, lob this flashbang right in front of him. Got it? Right in front of him. It won't do a damn thing if it goes off while they're facing away.
So we need to throw it when they're turned this way?
Exactly. Take this. Right. I'm gonna get into position. I'll switch off the lights. Watch your step, man.
They're here! Cecilia's facing the other way! Don't throw it just yet! Now'd be a good time to throw the flashbang, mister! Your aim's way up, they're gonna spot him! Ash looks angry! Ash!
Hal! Get a hold of him! I can't.
Ash!
Hal, what are you waiting for? We've gotta get Ash to the infirmary!
Come on, Lily. Let's go. That's the...
What on earth is going on here?
Elaine! Are you okay?
It's just a headache. I'll live.
Director General! About
Save it for later. Get him to the infirmary and start treatment right away.
Roger that.
I had a feeling that's where this had gotten to. With the key, we should be able to stop the clock tower from running rampant. When everything's ready, we'll make our move. There's something on your mind, isn't there?
It seemed like Ash had something important to tell you when I last spoke to him. What do you think he had to say?
Not a clue. But he had the clock tower key, didn't he? I bet it was something to do with that.
Elaine, we need to regain control of the clock tower as soon as possible.
Absolutely. When everything's ready, we'll make our move. We should be able to access the tower from the entrance in the bureau lobby.
Understood. How's your headache?
Oh, it cleared up after I got some rest. The meds really helped.
Honestly, you seem pretty run down these past few days.
I've hardly slept since the professor was killed. I guess the lack of sleep caught up with me.
The city could be shelled any moment now.
I'm afraid you could be right. If we don't stop the tower, it's only a matter of time. Whatever we do, we need to act fast. Hal, before you head to the clock tower, would you go and check on Ash in the infirmary? Find out what he was planning to tell me.
Of course.